Knowledge-building pedagogy is an idea-centric approach, which means that the focus of the process is collaborative improvement of ideas among a group of learners. What do we mean by an idea? Learners have many ideas about how things work or why certain things happened. They communicate these ideas to their friends as explanations, conjectures, and tentative theories. In other words, ideas can be described as a learner's public communication of explanations, conjectures, and tentative theories. Learners then respond to one another's ideas with alternative explanations, information, evidence, and questions. An idea can be a concept, an explanation, or even a question about a topic, which are related to other ideas. In knowledge building, we start with ideas dealing with authentic problems, that is, problems that the learners care about and will like to explore. For example, an elementary teacher brought her students to heritage trails in Chinatown. After the trip, one student asked, "What is heritage? Why do we need to know our heritage?" Take another example. After reading a report in the news that announced a drop in oil prices, an economics undergraduate asked, "What causes the oil prices to fluctuate? What impact does it have on the world?" It is important to treat ideas as improvable. School children can think about how to improve the representation of an idea. For example, if we want to explain a scientific phenomenon, we can think about what scientific theory or principle we can apply, why this theory or principle is relevant, and what evidence or observations can we use to support our explanation. Idea improvement is also important to adult workers. Scientists and researchers are always thinking about discovering new phenomena, new theories, or new ways of explaining what we know. Professionals like engineers are always thinking about new ways of working or better products. For example, new car engines with better fuel economy. One important process of knowledge building is to use an artifact to concretize the ideas and to share the ideas in a common space. This means that learners use some form of technology to communicate and represent their ideas so that other learners are able to read, see, and know about their ideas. For example, we can capture our ideas and type them into a note in an online forum. We can also use a diagram to represent our ideas. The notes in diagram and in the online forum then serve as a resource for learners to use to build idea. We call these epistemic artifacts, which means artifacts of knowledge or simply things or objects that communicate what we know. Artifacts make our ideas accessible to other people, which otherwise will be hidden in our brain. We can read the ideas, think about them, work with them, revise them, and through the process come up with better ideas. It is important that we should respect and welcome different ideas, even though some of these ideas may sound funny or difficult to understand initially. Different ideas make us think deeper about the phenomena or topic. Sometimes ideas are different because the learner has approached the problem from a different perspective. When we consider all the ideas together, we may form a better and more complete picture. This is like a blind man trying to figure out what an elephant looks like by touching the elephant. It is only when a person gets the feel of different parts of an elephant, he will develop a more accurate image of the entire elephant. Sometimes there are competing ideas. The learners need to apply epistemic criteria to decide which ideas to keep. Epistemic criteria are criteria for judging knowledge claims, which include acceptable norms for justification and the use of evidence. Evaluating a knowledge claim is an important process in learning. Diversity of ideas allow the learners to rise above to form better ideas. Rising above does not simply mean summarizing different types of ideas. Rising above can mean integrating ideas found in different explanations to come up with a more coherent explanation. It can also mean combining different pieces of facts and coming up with an explanation. In short, it is drawing on different ideas, either from other learners' explanations or from other sources to come up with higher level or better quality explanation.